So 20 graffiti artists coming down for no money. Obviously, I'm paying for the infrastructure, everything, so I'm paying for the travel and all that. But I mean, even down to that, some of them have been sending me paint. So big orders of paint, and some of them aren't even painting this year. So yeah, and posters as well to sell and all different stuff. It's a proper collaboration with the creatives this year, which I've always kind of wanted it to be. Us doing it for ourselves, because that's what. Yeah, the events always work better when it's a creative or somebody within, whether it's music or whatever, within that field, doing it, because they know how to treat the people. So like, I make sure I treat all my artists well. That's why they've all come in for nothing. Because they have I make sure they're all looked after and everything. Because it's important to make your artist and the community, they're both important. Do you know what I mean? Because obviously your event don't happen if they don't turn up. Exactly. But like this year we've got the library event as well. So we've got 3 venues. We've got the Leisure Centre where there's going to be 16 graffiti artists painting all around it. There'll be breakdancers down on the Sunday. There'll also be 3 arts and crafts going on inside. I call it graffiti, so it's craft and graffiti combined. So yeah, there's about 10, 11 activities there. There'll be a doodle wall what they can have a go on as well. The break dancers work with the kids as well on the Sunday and do all like breaking moves and stuff with them. And we've also got the library on the Saturday. So the library is going to be local music inside the library garden. There'll be a graffiti artist painting the library garden wall. And there'll also be inside, my big local have commissioned for 4 local artists of £250. So they can do an exhibition for a month. So we've got that going on as well. That's going to actually start on the 21st. So we're having like a little opening at 6:30 to 7:30. And the artists there are going to be Jason Carlisle, Penny Wood, Steve Green, Man Baby Skate Co, and Sophia. So we've got, and it's all generations of artists as well. So we've got young and old, which is really cool, and a massive mixture of styles as well, which is good. So that's a really massive point. And my big local have sponsored all that, as well as the music in the garden. They've sponsored for the well, they're going to be getting paid. So yeah, the local musicians are going to be getting paid. And then the punch bowl, we're having some of the, there's going to be 4 graffiti artists down there painting the garden in the punch bowl. And also we're going to be doing the arcade on the front. So yeah, and hopefully a bit of music and stuff going on there as well. So yeah, there's a lot going on. And also, just to make a point, at the library as well, there's a local illustrator called Damien. So he's going to be, he's got a book called Isaac the Newt. So he's going to be doing a reading of that on the Saturday as well, and having like a stall and working with the kids with illustrations and stuff like that. So yeah, there's going to be loads going on. Yeah, it's going to be really busy. Well, it's busy for me now, like, so yeah, it's going to be crazy. But I love it. It's like my baby. So it's not really about the money for me either, because it's like this year's been a real battle to actually get the event going. But it just makes me want to do it more. That's how I see things, because you've got a battle for everything you want to do. So yeah, and I'm lucky that I've got the graffiti community behind me, and I've got the local community behind me, because I work with all the kids and stuff. And I do a lot of community work, so I do a lot of murals outside. I've just done Sydney Park. Well, you just put it up. I've just done Sydney Park as well. So I work with all the communities within Grimsby, which I love. It's part of the job that I love, actually, working with the kids. Well, they get your imagination going, and they're the next generation. So for me, same with the event and all the artists at the event, it's important we pass our skills on to the next generation. Because they're the ones who carry it on. If you don't teach them, who's going to carry it on? Do you know what I mean? So yeah, so we're a big one. Most of all the artists work with kids, and so same with the music though, and the break dancers as well. The break dancers are amazing, like for like inspiring kids and stuff. They do this because these are from Leeds who we get. They're called Hello Hip Hop. And they've got like the really inspired kids, so they've got a whole programme of they actually go around schools now teaching the 4 elements of hip hop in schools, which is really, because you've got all the exercise and stuff, aren't you, with the breaking and the art and the music, do you know what I mean? So it's all, but it's just a different way of teaching it, which kids more like, oh God, I can't think of it. Yeah, they connect with it a lot more than just art as they see it. Because a lot of them, even if they're not into art, they'll be into graffiti. Because they don't really see it as an art, which I find strange. So yeah, it's a real big connector with everybody really, even older generation. Because I did Haycroft Street, and the amount of people who talked to me when I did that subway was crazy. I mean, you had older people coming down just to look at it. Do you know what I mean? Which I love. Because yeah, it shouldn't be about one age. It should be about everybody in the community. And we do get everybody down, so it's like a family event. And everything's free as well, so all the activities are free. The artists will be painting from 10 on the Saturday until 4 on the Sunday, and they'll get massive canvases done. So you'll see it from sketching in to finishing, so the whole process of how it all works. And yeah, there's a vast range of styles that we've got going on as well. So yeah, hopefully it's going to be an amazing event.
I think you have to ask you one.
So the people who have made this event possible and the sponsors are my big local Cleethorpes, East Marsh United and John Clark, and also we've had massive help from Links Inspired as well, from the library to the Leisure Centre to the arts dev team as well, who always help me out with everything. So yeah, I just want to say thanks to all them, because we wouldn't be able to do it without them.